What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a fat minute since you guys have seen the Mustang and how it sits now. As you can tell, it looks way different. So we have got a lot done since last time you guys seen it. I think the last time I made a video was just a simple walkthrough of the fact that I had the engine in the car, I had the transmission in the car. I think maybe I had the cross member for the tranny in, maybe not quite yet. But that is in there now. The transmission is in there, the engine is in there, they're all bolted down, the drive shaft is in there, radiator's hooked up, the transmission cooler's hooked up, power steering is still not. We have the hood on with everything in there, as you can tell. I'm pretty sure in the videos before I talked about not knowing if that was possible yet. As you can tell though, we did go with hood pins on either side of the car. We do have headlights now. I'm not sure if those were there in the last video. I do not think they were. But yeah, so we've came a very long distance since the last time you guys seen it, since the last time I talked about it or shown it on YouTube. So we're gonna walk through today. I'm just gonna talk to you guys a little bit about everything I've done to the car as it sits of now, maybe a little tips and tricks of stuff I ran into, issues if you guys are thinking about LS swapping a new Edge Mustang. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright, so let's get the hood popped open. So, as you guys can see, it is LS swapped. Let's bring you guys in here a little closer. We do have this intake leg or arm, boot, elbow, whatever you want to call it, is not for an LS engine, obviously. It doesn't look correct. It kind of rubs. Obviously, this engine isn't even for this car. But I did just have this laying around spare. I think it came off of a Chrysler 300 that I used to have. But it is doing the job. It will probably be changed in the future, but it is doing the job. We do have the belt hooked up with this aftermarket, I'm blinking, alternator and power steering bracket. One thing I did learn, if you guys do want to use this bracket, is the OEM stock 5.3, like Silverado, Tahoe, Suburban, whatever belt, for just the stock 5.3, not the AC belt, just the normal serpentine belt, did not work with this bracket, simply because the pulley was supposed to be mounted like down there where that hole is right there, and the belt just would not fit. It was like probably 4 or 5 inches too short. I looked into getting a custom one. It just seemed like too much work and effort for the time, so I kind of just got an idea of how the belt is put on just like a stock truck that the 5.3 comes in, and the pulley usually sits like right around somewhere here, so having it adjusted over just a tiny bit seems to do the trick. The water pump moves, the crank spins everything around, everything works good. I did use these custom bendable radiator hose lines. I did get them on Amazon. I can leave the link for those down in the description. So we do have the coils and everything all hooked up. The harness is all hooked up. The battery is there. Just don't judge my pretty wires I got running all over through here. But everything does clear, as you guys can see. The headers, exhaust, I don't have quite finished yet. I do have this side kind of temp put together. I have it coming down off the exhaust, or off the manifold header, comes down elbows. This piece isn't connected quite yet, it's just sitting there. But the plan is to have it come out and have a hole in the bumper right there. The bumper is coming. I do have it ordered. I do just have my trans cooler zip tied there for now. I kind of roughed it up getting it squeezed down into here, but it does the job. The inside is sitting periodically the same as it normally would in a new age Mustang. the main thing that is different, as you guys can see here, is this is a 99 Camaro shifter. And this is obviously where your AC unit would be. So this is what I use for my main power. It turns on my fuel pump, my ignition coils. The second switch here would be, so I flip this switch and this button will not do anything until I flip this one, which tells my ECU that I am in neutral or park or etc. Something that will let the starter spin. So I flip this one, I flip that one, I click it. It fires up. This one, I would flip it and it would do my halo headlights I have up there. Currently, the normal headlights would still run off of this via the Mustang assembly, but really all this key is for right now would be the dash, which is entirely kind of useless, except for maybe the battery, yeah, and the fuel tank. But essentially everything runs off of this guy here. This would be the main power, the kill switch. I do have a heck of a wiring job going on back here, but I do have some fuse tap-ins and such for certain things like my headlights. For the ECU, I did cut out the back of the glove box and I gutted the AC or the heater system up at the top, and I kind of bracketed it in up there. Then the lines lead down through the firewall there. As you could tell, I kind of hammered out the heater core to get through clearance to the bottom. I do have my fuse box and stuff right here, which I can get a better view for you guys if we walk around here. So there would be the fuse box for the LS harness. These metal lines running here, as you can tell, I was a little lazy. I went the cheap route and got certain fittings for the transmission cooler that just were straight. They didn't elbow or anything, and I was not having enough clearance from the body between the transmission. So I cut a small section out and I ran the transmission lines up into the car, which I know is a little weird. And then it comes back out the firewall with the harness and kind of just runs along. Obviously, I'm gonna need to taper it up a little bit more so it's not touching the exhaust like it is right now. Or I guess it's not, it just looks like it is. It runs along the bottom there, shoots down to the transmission cooler there. So yeah, everything is pretty much almost done with this girl. As you can tell, we do have a line running back to the gas tank here. That would be our fuel return line. That was just simply so that I could have it up and running and hear it without the fuel just gushing out the return line, because new age Mustangs do not come factory with a return line. The LS engine fuel rail stock does have one. I've been trying to get my hands on a dirt cheap junkyard one that doesn't have a return line. Haven't had much success yet. But for now, that is how it is. So the main thing to get done would be that return line. I have drove it as it is. I'm not sure if I can get it on video for you guys, but everything is all hooked up under there. You can see the transmission cross member. But yeah, it is sitting near completion. I have the bumper coming in the mail. I have a couple other things coming in the mail for it as well. I still do need an O2 sensors. I need a couple more things to tidy up here or there. But overall, this build is near completion. Probably, I would say, in the next video, or the next time I post or upload a video, it'll be of this old girl starting up and doing the most major burnout you guys could possibly imagine. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. If you have any questions with the build, feel free to comment. I'll more than gladly make more videos going more into depth of everything I've done with this, from where it started to where it's at now. I do have tons and tons of YouTube shorts uploaded. There is a video of me driving it around the block. There's a video of me getting it started. Kind of just all the little short clippets videos I make just while I'm working on it, when I don't have time to actually pause what I'm doing, pick up a camera, and start walking around and just full on talking about what's going on like I kind of am now. I'm always so busy that when I do have free time to work on it, it's just strictly busting out what needs to be done, waiting till I have money for the next part, getting it done. So yeah, as of now, it sits pretty, a lot better than it looked with that 3.8. 2004, 3.9. I did get it with a 3.8 though. The motor that I had in it was not the original. It had been swapped already. But yeah, 5.3 LS swap on a new age Mustang. It's coming very far. Hopefully within the next month or so, you guys will have fun tutorial videos on me driving it around, showing people, going to car meets, all the good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully you guys like the build.